What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K23 New Gen Rec Center gameplay video. And today we are back on the 7'3" Catfish Toxic Inside Masher build. And today we have a highlight reel 38-point gameplay. I was literally doing a little bit of everything in this. Step back threes, green Kareem post hooks, dunking on people, and absolutely incredible gameplay. Literally one of the most fun gameplays I think I've ever played in, ever recorded, anything like that. So I've been super excited to drop this gameplay for you guys. Now, if you are new to the channel, you haven't seen this build before, I will run through the attributes and badges very quickly. So let's get right into it. So this build is at 99 overall, and I do have a 96 close shot for that Hall of Fame fast twitch, and especially at 7'3", that comes extremely handy. If you're a big man, Hall of Fame fast twitch, it is extremely nice to have. 77 driving layup, we can get silver acrobat with that 80 driving dunk, and with the doubled up finishing move slashing takeover, you can get some pretty insane contact driving dunks with this, even though you don't actually have driving contact dunk packages. But if you look at the elite and pro big man standing contact dunk packages, there are actually a couple driving dunk packages in there, so it's really cool. But don't try and get driving posters if you're not in takeover. It probably won't work out very well for you. And we do have that 98 standing dunk for that Hall of Fame rise up, so you get the ball down low, you put on Hall of Fame rise up, Hall of Fame fast twitch, you can go up with it and dunk on everyone. 66 pokes control, not great, but that's just what it came out to. A 62 mid-range, you'll still be able to hit your open middies. If you're like, even when I didn't have this increased and I had like a 40 mid-range shot, if I timed my release perfectly, obviously it's going to be green, but with the lower rating, it was still greenable. And of course, a 77 three ball, so you can still stretch the floor. This has been absolutely money from me. I've been shooting about 60% from the 3-point line this season, so nothing too crazy, but it'll still absolutely get the job done. And a 69 free throw, so we can knock down all of our free throws while we're driving to the rack with that slashing takeover. And of course, 49 and 55 speed with ball and ball handles. We just needed those ratings in order to get that slashing takeover. 74 interior defense. Wish this could have been a little bit higher, but the most that you can get, I think, is like a 77 interior defense with the slashing takeover at 7'3". So unfortunately, this is just the way it worked out. You get an extra badge point by going to 74, so it made sense to do that. No perimeter defense or steal on this build, which kind of sucks, but we had to sacrifice that in order to get the 3-point shooting. Now, you could also probably sacrifice your 3-point shooting if you're not much of a shooter, and sacrifice your perimeter defense and your steal, and you could probably put it on some pass accuracy. So if you want some pass accuracy, get rid of the perimeter defense, the steal, and the shooting, and you should be able to get at least a 65 pass accuracy. 93 block to get that gold anchor, absolutely very useful for bigs especially. I find this to be the minimum. I have tried out an 87 block build with silver anchor. You can still get blocks, but I really do prefer gold anchor. And a 77 offensive rebound, this is the most that you can go. You can't get a 78 offensive rebound at 7'3" with slashing takeover, unfortunately. I wish we could get a little bit higher here, but still, even if you crash the rim, you have aerial wizard on, you can get some really nasty putbacks, as you've seen in the mixtape section of the build video. And of course, 94 defensive rebound, Hall of Fame box out beast, gold rebound chaser, pretty much the standard for bigs. Again, I have tried an 85 rebounding build. I did not like it. You can hold your own. You can still probably average 10 rebounds a game, but against builds with 99 rebounding and high strength, they'll just toss you out of the way and grab so many rebounds over you. It gets really frustrating at times, so I really do like at least a 93 defensive rebound. And 55 speed, 40 acceleration. We had to sacrifice a little bit of speed in order to get what we needed for shooting, finishing, defensive, all that. 70 strength, but once again, doubled up slashing takeover with the juice perk, plus 21 to speed, acceleration, strength, and vertical. So you are looking at around a 95 strength in takeover with the workout boost on top of that, and also a 99 vertical. And vertical absolutely helps with rebounding, block shots, all that stuff. It really doesn't do anything for dunks except unlock dunk packages, which you still need with the 90 standing dunk and the 75 vertical for elite big men standing contact dunks, but it doesn't hurt to have more vertical on here. But at 7'3", this is the most vertical that you can get. Of course, finishing it off at 90 stamina. And for my badge setup, as you can see here, I am so close to having Hall of Fame fast twitch cord. Once I am able to core Hall of Fame fast twitch, I am going going to throw on Hall of Fame Masher. I am 7'3", so it will be negated against another 7'3" or 7'2". Really, only being a 7'3" or 7'2" is the only time I would recommend Masher, but it will help you against 6'9", 6'10s, 11s, even 7-footers, and you'll be able to finish over them even more. Of course, Hall of Fame Rise Up, so you can absolutely dunk on everybody. I've been rocking Bronze Aerial Wizard to go over some crazy content clips and get some nasty putbacks. And of course, I always love to put on Slithery Finisher, Hall of Fame Fearless Finisher, absolutely. Silver Limitless Takeoff at 7'3" is actually pretty OP, and I do have Bronze Acrobat so far. And for my shooting badges, of course, Silver Catch and Shoot. Once I'm able to core this, I will absolutely do that, and I haven't decided if I'm going to go with Corner Specialist or Deadeye or Limitless Range, or if I want to spread it out to maybe guard up and put blinders on, something like that. But we do have Claymore, which is extremely nice. If you spot up, stand still, catch and shoot, it really makes a difference. You can absolutely tell. And of course, Green Machine, once we start greening, lock in those greens so we can hit our shots more consistently. Bronze Space Creator, so this will work for hop shots, step backs, everything like that. Hall of Fame Slippery Off Ball, this will actually get you open on cuts to the rim as well too, and it never hurts to be able to get a nice open look from 3-point land. So this badge is actually pretty nice. I like it because even off of like a pick and roll, you can still swim your guy, get a nice cut, put him behind you so you have a free lane to the rack. It really works out really nice. And for my defensive badges, Gold Rebound Chaser, absolutely. I cored that badge, was able to put on my gold pogo stick, and then once I was able to get my gold anchor cord, I cored that badge, so I do have the double defensive core badge pattern. Unfortunately, this was a past season's rewards, a level 39 and a level 40 reward, I believe. I'm not sure if this will come back into the game since it is in the middle of June at this point, but who knows, maybe next season they'll release it again. We'll see what happens. But then I threw on my bronze brick wall, gold chase down artist. Especially once you're in slashing takeover, you can get some incredible chase down blocks with this build. Hall of Fame box out beast, like I was talking about, to make sure that we can box out our opponents, and if we have somebody that doesn't have strength on their build or is smaller than us, we can swim them, get that offensive rebound, get a putback, get easy buckets. And of course, gold workhorse, really nice badge to be able to fight for some 50-50 balls. Sometimes your guy doesn't go up and grab the rebound, he kind of tips it up, and then you and the other center kind of battle for it. So this will help you secure those extra 50-50 balls. And that's it for the badge setup right there. So we almost have it completed. We just need to get that Hall of Fame fast twitch, and then this build is pretty much done. So there we have it, the attributes and badges for the 7'3" Catfish Toxic Inside Masher. So like I was talking about, let's get right into this crazy 38-point gameplay. So here we've got the 38-point, 12 rebound, 4 assist, 0 steals, 3 block gameplay on 15 of 22 shooting and 4 of 6 from 3-point land. And as you can see, we are up against a legit opponent. He is a 7-foot rim protector, averaging a double-double, and he has a gold plate. So this dude definitely knows how to play. But I don't really like to brag about myself or anything like that, but this gameplay, I was in my bag. This is probably the most fun gameplay for a rec that I've ever had. I was literally doing everything. Step back threes, I was getting some nasty Kareem post hooks. I just blocked a fadeaway. So blocking a fadeaway is pretty rare and extremely hard. But once again, popping threes, 4 of 6 in 3-point land. I was giving this guy tons of fits. I would have been pissed if I was him. I was like, what build is this? He's shooting threes, he's greening Kareem post hooks, he's dunking on me like this, putting me on my butt. Like, dude, man, this gameplay absolutely incredible. A highlight reel machine gameplay full of 38 points, getting nice offensive rebounds and dunking on 3 defenders in the paint. Like I said, this gameplay has a little bit of everything. It's got some nice blocks, inside hooks, 3-point shots. We even get a little bit of assists. Just an incredible all-around gameplay. So I've really been loving this build. I actually do have another build coming out next week. I may have 2 more builds actually. So I do have what I would like to call a stretch anchor. So I was able to get 99 defensive, offensive rebound, 99 block, and 99 interior defense. Look at that Kareem skyhook. It is hard to time, honestly. It's a lot quicker than what you think it would be. I did talk about this in the previous gameplay build video. Slashing threes, hooking greens, absolutely OP. But it's like kind of once it gets to like his shoulder, like halfway up his body, then you let go of it and it should be a green. But it's really satisfying to green the Kareem post hook, sky hook. But Joel Embiid, it is definitely a lot easier to green, and it is definitely the better post hook, but it is super fun when you're 7'2 or 7'3 and you have a high close shot just to throw out the sky hooks like that. You don't see many people using it, so I do like to try out different things, different animations, and be a little bit different from the pack. Especially as a content creator, I think that is important, that you set yourself apart a little bit, because everybody starts using the exact same animations. I seen Uncle Demi on Twitter talking about this too. He was talking about Sim Nation, Ron Beto. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but if you guys haven't checked out his content, please do look him up. I can't remember what his YouTube name is. It might just be Ron Beto, but look him up on Twitter as well. He is a Sim Nation player, but like, he combos up moves so beautifully. He doesn't abuse the generic, I don't even know what the dribbling moves are this year. Once again, driving down the lane, 7'3", that slashing takeover coming in extremely handy. But he combos moves so nicely together. He'll do step back spins. I've seen him post a little bit of gameplay with Hakeem Olajuwon and the post work. I'm like, I don't even know how to do some of this stuff. So you will definitely learn a lot if you go and check him out. But a nice little halftime performance right there once again. And we are starting the second half off by getting fouled 30 seconds into it. And that 69 free throw coming in handy, so you can knock it down no problem. I am using free throw 33. And I did not put my jump shot in this video, I just realized, but if you're still watching this gameplay, listening to me talk, I am using the same old jump shot that I've been using all year. Mo Wagner base, Marquise Chris release 1, release 2 is Marvin Bagley III, and then the blending, you want to put it all the way over to Marquise Chris as far as you can. I believe it's like 67% or something like that, and it's been absolutely money for me. Like I mentioned earlier, I have been shooting 60% from the 3-point line this season, and on that stretch anchor, Daryl Dawkins dunk package, man, I seriously love that. That is one of the most satisfying dunk packages to get, and like I said in the previous video, I would love to see a Daryl Dawkins Chocolate Thunder replica build. That'd be amazing to see his dunk package being used on his replica build. But the jump shooting, absolutely OP. 77 3-ball is so nice. Now some people have been complaining about the shooting this year, saying it really shouldn't be green or missed, but if you're wide open and like you use the right badges, like I'm shooting 60% with a 77 3-ball, so I really don't think the shooting is that hard, and I think it's good. If you know your timing, you know your release, you're going to green it no matter like really what your rating is. And I talked about it earlier. I've even greened mid-ranges with like a 40 rating, and I've seen people posting some gameplays and clips on Twitter of them shooting with a 63 ball. But once again, 77 3-ball out the corner, standing still, making sure that Claymore badge pops up. If you do have a lower 3-ball like I do, it's really not that low. Like 77 is pretty good. And in takeover, I get +7 with the juice perk, so an 84 3-ball. But like, look at the slice and dice and hop step and dunk in between the defense. Like, this gameplay was so much fun. I couldn't wait to drop this. It was a blast editing it. Hopping through the defense once again with a nice little finger roll from Kareem. Now, I know Kareem doesn't shoot threes, but like I said in the last video, this is kind of like a modern day Kareem Abdul-Jabbar build. He probably would have a 3-pointer in his game if he did play today, just like most bigs do. You don't see many without a 3-point shot, but he had that patented sky hook. They just released it this season. I wanted to try it out, make him look like Kareem, and throw down some of those nasty sky hooks. But right there, we get a last-second assist to finish off the gameplay for 38-12. 4 assists, 0 steals, and 3 blocks on 15 of 22 and 4 of 6 from 3-point land. So an incredibly fun gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.